if they're so good, Integrity TO, you use the services. You go have dinner at the fucking church or the mission or the YMCA. Why don't you just go take advantage of it if you're so upset that your taxpayer dollars go to that? Oh, you don't want to because it's indignant and it's shitty. So what you're saying is we can't afford to pay for indignant and shitty for other human beings. And by the way, I guarantee you this guy calls himself a Christian. I promise you. Because that's what all these conservatives had to do. They all had to hide behind Christian values so that they could have their shitty fucking ideas that we already defeated. Mm-hmm. Because they saw that the Muslims and whatever did it. And we went, well, why are Muslims allowed to do that? Well, they're Muslims, so we let them. So now, oh, they're Christians, so we let them. Be inhuman to people. They're not Christians. None of these people are Christians. They're the least. I am so much more a Christian than most of these people. And I don't have any belief in a God. Like, I don't think there's anyone watching, and I treat these people 100 times better than these people do. You're full of shit Christians. Like, because you would never, as a Christian, go film human suffering and use it for your own furthering. Yeah. You just wouldn't. You just wouldn't. So I'm tired of them all being pretend Christians. Just say what you are. You are, and I don't care if you're a Proud Boy. I'm not the guy. I don't care about any. You can be a Western chauvinist. You could be a white nationalist. I'm not going to just go, oh, you're an ism. I don't care about your isms. You can be a racist. You can be a homophobe. If you presented an argument that worked, I'd follow you, but you haven't. You have pointed a camera at people suffering and went, that makes me right. You've proven nothing, man. You've proven nothing. Your ideas don't work. They've proven not to work. And you are taking a once in a, not even lifetime. COVID isn't a once in a lifetime event. It's a once in a 5,000 years event happened. And you're going, oh, it's liberal drug policy's fault. No, it's not. Mm-hmm. No, it's not. Idle hands are the devil's playground. That's what COVID was. A lot of people got into a lot of bad things. We lost people. And not just to drugs. We lost them mentally. If you were a fist bump guy, you're just gone now. Yeah. You know, if you were just an introvert, well, what a great reason to never leave your fucking house again. I have a goth night here. Melissa, I love you if you watch this, but you haven't come to one of them. She's like an old school goth from this neighborhood. But Mel is a person that she doesn't leave as much anymore. No. And she's gotten older, and like, I get that comes with part of the territory too. But like, she was a person that maybe didn't want to leave as much before COVID, so COVID was a great excuse to stop leaving, and that habit compounds itself. How many people weighed a little bit too much going into COVID and left COVID weighing far too much?
Yeah, I was 160 pounds before COVID.
Yeah, exactly. You know,
you remember we weren't that close back then, paper. So you have no proof.
Yeah. It's like COVID developed bad habits. Some of those bad habits were worse than others, but regardless, it affected society and continues to affect society. Everything we know about any of these, like when you look at the crack epidemic, if you want to know what ended the crack epidemic, it was not Rudolph Giuliani and broken window theory. It was Roe versus Wade. Abortion ended the crack epidemic. If you look at when the crime rates plummeted in the early 90s, they correlate directly 18 years after Roe versus Wade was passed. Because what is the shittiest thing on the planet? A bored 18-year-old boy. Mm-hmm. A bored 18-year-old boy is a criminal 6 out of 10 times. Speaking from experience. I was a piece of shit problem at that age. So imagine now all these parents who shouldn't have had kids, didn't stay together, whoever had abortions. Imagine all those abortions are alive now in 1992 when Bill Clinton becomes president. The drug problem doesn't stop. It just keeps going. COVID was that. So I would love to hear from what are we at roughly here?
Oh, yeah, we're 57 minutes. We're
so,
right. Yeah.
I would love to hear from Integrity TO. What's the plan next? And with an open mind. I don't care if it's conservative. I don't care. You can never get me as that guy. You will never get me as that guy. I have spent the last 12 years being called a conservative myself because I didn't agree with a lot of liberal bullshit. I'm not the guy that reflexively joins the other team. You're just kind of a scumbag, dude. It's a shitty thing to do. Like, you could have handed those people a fucking sandwich when you did it. Like, I promise you, if I make content with them, there's a basket of socks right over there from a sock drive we did last week. With Ed the Sock, by the way. Do you know Ed the Sock? I do, because I'm a good person.